So for this morning's practice, you'll want a pillow or, excuse me, if you have a bolster, you'll want a yoga bolster. And we'll start today's practice laying on the back. We'll be doing a lot of today's practice laying on the back with just a little bit of tabletop and then again reclined on the back. So just finding a comfortable posture on your back, please. And I like to have my feet on the mat, knees bent. For me, this feels really supportive and spacious through my low back. And I often rest a hand on heart and belly or just relax arms alongside the body. So, however feels good for you to start, we'll just be here for a few moments to land and explore a little breathing practice. So once you feel comfortable, and you can also, if needed for anyone catching the recording, you can also do this seated to start if you don't want to lay down. Otherwise, join us laying on the back and allow your eyes to close or find a soft gaze. And begin to scan awareness from the top of the head through the face, down the spine, softening the upper back, feeling the lower back release. Feeling heavy through the sit bones and continuing to scan down the back of the legs. Feeling a heaviness through the ankles and the feet. Bringing awareness to the upper chest. Beginning to scan across the chest down both arms. Feeling relaxed through the elbows. Feeling a softening through the hands and the wrists. Bringing awareness back to the upper chest, heart space. Scanning awareness through the torso. Feeling the belly expand and soften with each breath. And you might stay here with arms relaxed alongside the body, or you might prefer to bring both hands to your low belly, or even a hand to heart and low belly. And as you inhale, begin to sense the breath expanding from the low belly up to the chest. As you exhale, feel the breath empty chest, ribs, low belly. Inhale, breath expands from low belly through the ribs up to the chest. Exhale, body softens, breath empties, chest, ribs, low belly. Again, inhale, low belly expands with breath. Exhale, body empties, letting go. Inhale, low belly inflates, breath rises from low belly up to the heart. Exhale, breath empty, softening chest, ribs, low belly. Staying with this rhythm, enjoying 5 more cycles of belly heart breath on your own. You inhale, feel the breath expand the low belly beneath the bottom hand. As you keep inhaling, feel the breath expand the chest, rising under the top hand. As you exhale, feel the upper back melting into the mat, the low back melting into the mat. Two more breaths here. As you inhale now, reach both hands up to the ceiling. As you exhale, cross your right arm in front of the left and imagine you're giving your shoulders a hug. So your right hand might land on or near your left shoulder, and your left hand might land on or near your right. You'll see where they land. It's not forcing, it's wherever they naturally settle. And allow the elbows to sink heavy on the chest. And as you inhale here, feel the breath expand into the upper back of the heart, back of the lungs, shoulder blades. As you exhale, feel the upper back spreading wider across the mat. Again, breath fills the upper back. Exhale, body settles heavier into the mat. Enjoying three more breaths here, noticing how the body is subtly beginning to let go. Perhaps sensing a stretching or a loosening through the upper back, across the upper back. Beginning to reach your hands back up to the ceiling, inhale. And now as you exhale, cross your left arm in front of the right and reach and give yourself a hug. So same thing, but now the left arm is kind of on top here. And allow the elbows to settle heavy again. Enjoying 5 full breaths into the upper back. Softening any tension across the forehead, along the jaw with each exhale. Sensing the feedback of the mat and the earth beneath you, sensing this support that allows you to relax even deeper with each passing breath. One more inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Reaching both hands up to the ceiling, inhale. As you exhale, start to reach your hands back towards the space behind you. Keep your low back pressing into the mat. So only go as far as your low back allows. I don't want you arching through the low back. You want your back flat. So if your arms are only here, that's perfect. Take a big breath here, inhale. And as you exhale, circle your arms around and down beside you, and you might bend the elbows like a cactus, or you might circle the arms straight. You can see how your shoulders are. Inhale, sweep fingers up to ceiling. Exhale, reach your hands back and circle your arms around and down, kind of like you're making snow angels. Inhale, reach your hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, reach your hands back and circle around and down. One more time, being nice and gentle through the shoulder girdle, just waking up the body. Inhale and exhale. Circling arms around and down, and pause with arms alongside the torso, palms face up. And just take a moment again, allow eyes to close or gaze to soften, and scan awareness from the head down to your toes. Noticing now what you're feeling, noticing how the breath is flowing. Just allowing your breath to flow naturally here. Enjoying these few moments and awareness together, presence together. And the offering for practice today is the theme of integrity. And integrity really comes down to radical honesty, being radically honest with ourselves about what does or does not feel in alignment with our life, with our truth and our heart. Being in integrity with our word, with the world around us as well. And so you might even notice or reflect right now as you're relaxed here, just becoming aware of anything that you are doing because you feel you should be doing it, and anything you might not be doing out of fear of what other people will say or their judgments. And as you reflect on both of those, if anything pops into mind, you might then ask yourself briefly, what do I know to be true? What do I know to be true? So often we do things that we feel we should be doing, or what feels easiest following the norm, or we don't speak our full perspective or truth because we don't want to rock the boat. Yet when we do that, we are doing a disservice to ourselves because we're going against our own truth. And so as we explore this theme of integrity and we explore it in different postures, I really encourage you to come back to this question, what do I know to be true? And notice where in certain shapes you might want to force things. Can you come back to truth, and can you notice where you can soften? And perhaps in postures where you just totally don't want to put in the effort, can you also notice how just applying a tiny bit of faith in yourself to explore a shape can bring you back into greater integrity with yourself in the moment? So just things to consider. So now drawing your knees into your chest, hugging your knees, your shins, or back of thighs even. And if it feels really inaccessible to bring both knees to chest, then you might just do this one at a time. You can see where you're at. So if you have both knees to chest, we're drawing circles. So taking the knees nice and wide so the legs separate, keeping low back on the mat, and then we bring knees back together and down towards the chest. And we're drawing nice, big, slow circles, moving our thigh bones in the hip sockets. If this feels really uncomfortable for you, and it just doesn't feel accessible, then you might step your left foot on the mat and you might just hold the back of the right thigh and draw circles with that right leg, or right hand on right knee, drawing circles with the right leg only. We just want to make sure that the left hip is staying grounded if you are doing one at a time. So just noticing. If you are doing one at a time now, I encourage you to step the right foot on the mat and circle the left leg. And if you're doing both legs, you might change direction with your circle and just notice how it feels to move your legs the opposite way. So pressing knees away and then opening wide and drawing back towards the chest. And again, if you're doing the one leg, then you're just circling that left leg and noticing how it feels. Enjoying one more circle and drawing knees to chest. Give yourself a hug, or back of thighs, give yourself a hug. Step your feet on the mat and find your pillow. So we're going to come into a supported bridge. For this, you'll want to have your feet on the mat, press into your feet, start to scoop your tailbone and lift your hips. Bring your pillow under your low back, under the sacrum. So it's not too far up your low back, it's not too far down your bum. It's right like above the bum crack near the low back. And then you feel your thigh bones here relax into the pillow. You feel your pelvis heavy against the pillow or bolster. And your arms might be like a cactus, or you might reach the arms back, or you might open them like a T, or you might bring hands to rest on low belly. Whatever you're being called towards is perfect. Again, noticing what your body is guiding you towards here, not what I'm saying to do or what I'm doing, but what your body is naturally guiding you towards to keep you in your own integrity. And perhaps bringing awareness now into the breath. And as you inhale, you might feel the breath expand the low belly and the low back. As you exhale, feel the breath release. You might inhale for a count of 4 as you sense the breath flowing through the body. And exhale for a count of 6 as the breath empties the body. Inhaling for 4. Exhaling for 6. For 4. Exhale for 6. For 4. Exhale for 6. Option to stay exactly as you are here, or you might slide your right leg out long and allow the right foot to gently roll to the right. Keep your left knee tracking over your left toes like mine is, so it's still pointing up to the ceiling. It's not opening to the side. We want the left sole of the foot on the mat. Feeling the breath expanding the right hip flexor, the right thigh. If this is creating any pinching or pain in the low back, step the right foot back on the mat. Taking one more deep breath here, inhale. Exhale. Sliding the right foot onto the mat, pause for a moment in the middle. And begin to maybe reach the left leg out long, allowing the left heel to be heavy on the mat and the left baby toes to roll open. Feeling the breath wash down the front of the left leg and all around the left hip. Yeah, and if you sense any tension across the brow line or that you might be clenching your jaw in any way, allowing those areas to relax, to soften. Reminding your body that these slower practices are still productive. Rest is productive. Stepping the left foot back on the mat, pause again for a moment. Taking one more full deep breath right here. Exhale, let it go. Beginning to press into the feet. Relax arms alongside the torso. Scoop the tailbone, lift the hips, and move your pillow or bolster off to the right side of the mat and lower as slowly as you can. And just take a moment here, step feet wider, knees knock in, hand on heart and belly. And just scan awareness through the body, noticing what you feel, noticing what shifted. And now reaching arms out like a T or cactus, keeping feet the width of your yoga mat, loosely windshield wiper, lower your knees to the left, come back through center, lower your knees to the right, come back through center, lower your knees to the left. Take a moment here, enjoy a deep breath into that right leg, feel the left leg relax. And come back through center, inhale. Exhale, knees lower to the right, gaze is at the ceiling or over the left shoulder. Take a deep breath into the left leg. Exhale. And come back through center. Drawing the right knee into the chest now. Extend the left leg out long on the mat. Placing left hand on left thigh. Right hand is around the back of the right thigh or the right knee or shin. Start to open the right knee out to the right as you inhale. And gently guide it back to center as you exhale. Inhale, opening the knee to the right. Exhale, guiding the knee back to center. Inhale, opening the knee to the right. Exhale, come back to center. And step the right foot on the mat. Open the right knee out to the right. And slide the right foot down to the left calf. And now find your pillow or your bolster and bring it under the outer edge of your right knee. So if you've ever seen tree pose or if you've ever done tree pose, you're doing this basically laying down and you might have your arms out like a cactus or reach the hands back behind you, or they might be alongside the body, or you might have hand on belly and heart. Again, you can see what feels true for you in this moment, gazing up towards the ceiling and coming back to this 4-6 breathing. Inhaling for a count of 4, exhaling for a count of 6. Continuing to rest your attention, your awareness in the right hip and inner thigh. Letting any tension beginning to loosen, any gripping beginning to soften. Staying present to your breath and all the space being created in the body. Taking 3 more full breaths here. Your arms are overhead or cactused out beside you. Relax your arms alongside the torso. Use your right hand to guide that right leg back up, stepping the foot on the mat. And now find your pillow or your bolster and carefully move it to the left side of your mat. Draw the right knee into the chest and guide the right leg over to the left, over to your pillow or your bolster, coming into a reclined twist. So your left hand is on your right thigh, your right shoulder and arm are on the mat as you reach to the right and you gaze to the right. If this is way too much and you notice your right shoulder is not on the ground and you're like dangling in space, I would encourage you to please hug the pillow or bolster between your legs. That gives more space for your low back and that allows a little bit more rotation through the thoracic spine to allow the shoulders to soften onto the mat. And then you might rest your left hand on right thigh and turn your gaze to the ceiling or to the right. And if you need another prop between your knees to create more space so that you can soften that right shoulder, feel free to grab another prop and begin to soften into the shape. Feeling the breath expanding through the right side waist, the low back. Steady breaths in and out of the nose if possible. Each inhale, feel the breath expanding, filling the body. With each exhale, feel the left side settle heavier and the right shoulder and arm melt into the mat, into the ground beneath you. Again, if there's any sharp pain or shooting pain in this posture, that's a signal to bring something else between the knees so that the twist isn't as deep. So just really being present to your body here, noticing again, what feels true? What do I know to be true in this moment? And allow that to guide you into or out of the shape. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths. Last breath here. Exhale, maybe sigh it out. Let it go. Release the right leg, lower back onto your back. Take a moment, maybe reach your arms and your legs along. Enjoy a big stretch. Notice how you feel from side to side. Your right side might feel a little bit longer than your left. And relax arms alongside the body. Step your left foot on the mat and draw the left knee into the chest. So again, you might hug back of left thigh instead. Right hand on right thigh this time, and start to open the left knee out to the left as you inhale. And guide the knee back to center as you exhale. Inhaling, opening out to the left. Exhale, coming back through center. Inhale, opening to the left. Exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, opening to the left. Exhale, coming back to center. And this time, step the left foot on the mat. Allow the left knee to open to the left. Slide the foot down to the inner line of that right calf. So you're in tree pose like that, laying down. And then you'll slide the edge of the pillow or the bolster under the outer edge of the left knee. And you might try different arms for this now. So if you did cactus before, maybe you're reaching your arms back, relaxing the elbows. That opens through the armpits and the chest even more. If you did that and you did cactus, maybe you want your hands on low belly or you want a hand on heart and low belly. So just exploring for your body. Your gaze is towards the ceiling, your eyes are closed. And as you inhale here, feel the breath dance through the left hip and inner thigh. As you exhale, feel the breath releasing any gripping, any tension, any stuck energy from the left hip, low back. Again, you might come back to this counting of 4 as you inhale, and 6 as you exhale. Allowing your counting of the breath and sensation of breath in the body to be your focus for the next 5 cycles of breath. One more deep breath here. The arms alongside the body. Use the left hand to guide the left thigh up. Step the left foot on the mat. And this time now bring your pillow or bolster over to the right side of the mat. And as we did on the previous side, draw the left knee into the chest. Guide the leg over to the right, resting it on the bolster or on the pillow or hugging the pillow or the bolster between the knees, resting right hand on left thigh, reaching left arm beside you or cactusing the arm. And then sending breath into the left hip, left side waist, left side of the chest. Allowing the gaze to soften. Taking about 5 deep breaths here. Feeling the bottom leg become heavier, the bottom shoulder sink heavier. Feeling a little pressure through the right hand on the left thigh. And feeling that left arm melting into the ground. Control the depth of this twist. So if what I'm offering feels too intense, then simply adjust and add a few more props between the legs if that's better. And if you are hugging a pillow or bolster between the knees, make sure that your feet are off the mat. So they're not kicked back under your bum. Your feet are off the mat. So your legs make the shape of a 90-degree ankle. Relaxing the face, softening the jaw. One more deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Release this side, lower back onto your back. Reach your arms and legs long. Enjoy a big stretch. Inhale. And as you exhale, step your feet on the mat and give your knees or back of thighs one more hug. Gently rock side to side. And carefully roll to one side. Use that bottom arm as a pillow and just pause for a moment. Take a breath here. And find your way up towards tabletop. So I'm going to give two options. So option one is you can extend your right leg out to the right. Keep your left knee under your left hip, hands under shoulders, and come into cat and cow here. So you're getting an inner thigh stretch at the same time. If this feels too unstable, then bring your right knee back and simply do cat and cow with hands and knees on the ground. So if you'd like to do it with right leg, extend it out. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, offer the heart, look up. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone round the back. And keep going. I'll just turn so you can see from the side. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, offer the heart. And as you exhale, press the ground away, round the back. Again, if this does not feel good for your body, right knee joins left. Inhale, lengthen the spine, offer the heart. Exhale, press the ground away, round the back. So whatever you're choosing, we'll do 3 more. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the back, press the ground away, widen the shoulder blades. Inhale, lengthen the spine, offer the heart. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the back, gaze down. One more time here. Inhale. And exhale. And come back to neutral. Come back to tabletop. So now you have 2 options. Option 1, we're coming into thread the shoulder. So if you would like to do this, it's a deeper twist. You'll inhale, reach the arm up, right hand to the sky. Exhale, reach your right arm over to the left. Keep reaching it to the left. Come down to the right shoulder, right ear, and tent your left hand near your face. I'm going to turn around again just so you can see me here. So you'll be threading the right arm to the left and tent the left hand off the mat near the face, and then tap your hips slightly to the right and breathe into the back of the right shoulder blade. If this is way too much, you can sit back. So you can sit bum on heels, reach right arm across the chest and scoop that left arm under, avoiding the elbow, and breathe this way into the back of the right shoulder blade. So you've got some options. So wherever you are, either threaded shoulder or this seated option, take another deep, deep breath. Inhale. As you exhale, unravel your shape and we'll all meet in child's pose. So toes together, knees wide, bum to heels. Reach your arms nice and long. Rest your forehead on your mat and send breath into your low back, into your ribs, into your upper back. And as you exhale, feel the hips settle and sink, letting go. Inhale, breath expands, low back, mid back, upper back. Exhale, body melts and softens into the mat. Inhale, breath expands like a wave, low back, mid back, upper back. Exhale, body soften. Come back up through tabletop, ripple yourself back to hands and knees. And now we'll repeat this on the left side. So if you were hands and knees as I am for your 5 cat and cows, perfect. If you had the right leg extended, you might explore reaching your left leg out to the side for this one. And again, we'll do 5 cat and cows. So inhale, lengthen the spine over the heart. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, press the ground away. If your left leg is extended, press into that left foot, round the back gaze down. Inhale, lengthening the spine, offer the heart. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the back, gaze down. Inhale, shoulders glide on the back, lengthen the spine, offer the heart. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the back, press the ground away, gaze down. Inhale, lengthening the spine, offer the heart. Exhale, round the back, gaze down. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral, come back to tabletop. I'm just going to turn around, stay as you are. As you inhale, so if you threaded the shoulder on the previous side, we'll reach the left hand up to the sky, inhale. And as you exhale, thread that arm over to the right, come down to left shoulder, tent the right hand off the mat near the face, press in to the right hand, roll to the left shoulder, tap your hips to the left. Breathe into the left shoulder blade. If this feels like way too much, then your other option is to sit back, reach the left arm across the body, hook that right arm under. So again, you're avoiding your elbow. And then resist your left arm into your right arm and breathe into your left shoulder blade. And we'll take 3 more breaths here. With each exhale, feel the body soften, letting go. Begin to unravel the arms, unravel your threaded shoulder shape, and we'll meet in child's pose one more time, toes together, knees wide. Come all the way down to the mat. Resting the forehead on the mat. Enjoying 5 full deep breaths here. Feeling the breath dance up and down the back of the body with each inhale and exhale. Feeling any resistance in the shape, any gripping in the shape, gently dissolving, unraveling, releasing into the ground. Enjoying one more deep breath here. Exhale, let it go. Finding your way back through tabletop. Coming over to sit just for a moment. You might sit with legs crossed, or you might sit as I am. We're just going to do one brief neck release before lowering onto the back. As you inhale, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. As you exhale, soften back and down. Inhale, shrug them up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, shrug them up. Exhale, back and down. Lower the chin to the chest. Sway your head to the right, lowering right ear to right shoulder. Reach your left hand off to the left, resting your finger pads against the mat, feeling gentle pressure in that left arm, left hand. Noticing a release through the left side of the neck, top of the shoulder. Maybe reach your chin away from the right side of the chest even more, feeling more of a release through the chin and down the neck. Taking another deep, deep breath here. Exhale. Begin to lower chin to chest, rolling your head through center. Bring left hand back to left thigh, roll left ear to left shoulder. Feeling that right side start to soften, reach the right arm out to the right, resting the hand on the mat, press into the finger pads so there's gentle pressure. Maybe reach the chin away from the chest a little bit more on this side. Softening the brow line, unclenching any jaw tension. Begin to roll your head back to center, chin to chest. Rolling your head all the way up, shrug shoulders up to ears. Inhale. Exhale, circle them back and down. If eyes are closed, blinking eyes open. And we'll make our way back onto our back. That said, if you want to finish your practice seated in a meditation instead of laying down for Savasana, you're more than welcome to finish seated. Otherwise, lowering back onto your back, and you might want your pillow nearby. And just enjoying another nice big, big stretch. Inhale. And you might walk your feet to the left and hands to the left for a moment and just feel a side stretch on the right. Big, big breath. And come back to center. And walk your feet to the right, hands to the right. Big, big breath. Exhale. Come back to center. One more big stretch in the middle. Take up all the space. Inhale. And as you exhale, soften, let everything go, surrendering into the mat. Again, you might bring a pillow under your thighs if that's what your body needs. We'll just be here for a few brief moments together. Enjoying a deep, deep breath in and hold at the top on full. Exhale, sigh it out. Two more like that. Big breath in. And hold on full. Exhale, let it go. Last one, big breath. Hold. Exhale. Allowing all effort to drain out of the body into the ground. Fully surrendering into this posture, into the breath, into this moment. Just enjoying a few sweet moments in stillness and silence together. Feeling your breath begin to deepen, enjoying a long breath in. Exhale, let it go. Beginning to wiggle fingers and toes. Stepping your feet on the mat if legs are extended. Bringing a hand to the heart, flipping a palm, resting a hand on the ground. And just taking a moment here, thanking yourself for making the time and taking the time to practice. Acknowledging your body, breath, heart, and mind for guiding you through the postures today and through all of the different highs and lows of your life. And acknowledging the land that we're on, the people who've come before us and cared for this land, our ancestors who brought us into this world, and this amazing planet that sustains and connects all of us. May we continue to protect, respect, and honor this land, ourselves, and one another. And may we continue to honor our own integrity, being radically honest with ourselves always, and honoring our truth. And again, you might just ponder this question: what do I know to be true, as you move through the rest of your day and week? Bringing both hands to heart, enjoy one more deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Namaste. And just rolling to your side when you feel ready, or you can obviously stay longer in Savasana. But if you're ready to move, then just gently press yourself up towards seated, just moving slowly.